Hey guys, and welcome back to another stupendous test server review. So let's jump into it, shall we? see what I did there? It was like the griffin was jumping. Anyway, so you see here on the bottom right where it usually says 3D view, that says Paintworks now. So what they added today was 7 different skins that you're able to put on the griffin. So this isn't to say that the griffin is the only bot that's going to receive skins. This is just a proof of concept. So I'm just going to give you a 3D view of each of these. So this one here is probably my one of my least favorite, just because it's kind of, you know, meh. Just like this one. This one's probably the most boring out of all of them. But for those who like the look of the griffin, that one just kind of complements what it already looked like. This one feels like they spent a little more time on. They added some wearing and some lettering and stuff like that. This one I love with the Tehran and Magnum setup because it matches, which makes me happy. It's just visually pleasing. This one looks really nice. I really like this one, the different details they added. But this one's probably my favorite because of the amount of detail and the amount of contrast and kind of difference that it makes for it. Then this one's the funnest one, obviously, because there's a shark face on the front of it. Which is a great idea. I think that's funny, that's fun, it's a good idea. So, and you notice that all of these say that they cost 1,000 gold. Don't worry, that's just a test server thing. I'd be surprised if they cost that much and in gold. I would expect these probably to cost workshop points, but nobody really knows that except for Pixonic. So anybody who says otherwise, either they have insider information or they're just kind of making up stuff. But you can see the skull and crossbones on the top of this one. Just lots of cool little details that they added in there. I really like that. It adds variation to the to the army green hangers we see so frequently. So here I'm just showing you that and proving to you that the griffin is the only one in this test server that has skins available to it, but that they have them available as an option for, you know, all these other bots anyways that will be added in the future. So hopefully they get a lot of positive feedback from you guys on this, and hopefully that's something to add to the game, because that's something that I've been looking forward to for a while. So you see here I'm just setting up a hanger full of griffins so that I can show you guys just very short clips of gameplay using each of these skins, except for the really boring one. I didn't throw that one in because I love you guys too much and I didn't want it. So anyways, you see there, full hanger of griffs for you, and we'll get into that in just a second. I'm just going to talk about what's not in the test server. So looking here, you see that the heavy prototype is not available. That's not to say it's not going to be added ever. That's not the focus for this week. They're focusing on other stuff. So and then here you see, we saw this a couple weeks ago as well, this squad bonus stuff. This is probably something that they're looking to do again in the future. This is something they've done in the past where you get a pretty good gold bonus for squatting up with other players when you win. So, and here's something else that's not in the test server this week is any of the firearm updates. So you see here there's no accelerated state on these Punishers. I also did a bunch of testing just to make sure that the physical shield thing wasn't there. The physical shield multiplier, because there has been a times 2.6 multiplier for bullets to physical shields in the past. And again, this isn't to say that they're not going to be adding that in. It's just not the focus for this week. Maybe they didn't add it because, you know, it's a for sure thing now, or maybe they didn't add it just because they only wanted feedback right now on the other stuff. But and as far as the squad stuff, they didn't add in any of the other things that they wanted to, or that they've added in the past. They only added in that the messaging thing is the same size as this. Everything else is the same as the live server right now, which is kind of annoying. But again, not to say that that's not going to change in the future. But you see here, I'm looking around on the dead city for you. The sky is the regular sky color and quality, so it's not that darker sky that we saw last week. It is, again, the brighter daytime one, not the stormy or nighttime one that we saw. So moving in here, we're going to take a look at just a few short clips of gameplay with these different skins, except for the boring one. Like I said, this one's the most boring one that I'll show you. Well, in my opinion. If you guys like the skin, let me know. Yeah, and with any of these skins, throughout the rest of the video, go ahead and just take a second, drop a comment below. Let me know which ones are your favorite skins. I'm really interested to see what you guys think. And if you participated in the test server, don't forget to leave feedback for them. Let them know. If you look at the Google form, they have different thumbnails of each of these skins, and they want to know which ones you thought were your favorites, and you can select all or none of them. So go ahead and check the ones that you like and send them the feedback. Let them know what you like, or let them know what you'd like to see in the future. Personally, I'd like to see one that's like mostly black. I think that'd be awesome. Anyway, so this is my favorite one, like I said to you guys before, and this is one of those ones that actually has a name. So this one is Blue Hex, and then there's the shark one. Both of those had names on there for their little thumbnails, and so I'm assuming that these ones are ones that they've spent a bunch of time on and that will for sure get added in when they add skins in, and the other ones are just kind of up in the air ones or still under development. But these ones, they do seem much more refined than the other ones, so it's likely that these ones are ones that you will see in the future for sure. At least that's my opinion. So you see here we've got that radioactive one running on a death button griff here. So just jumping into center and taking this beacon, and I'm only showing you short clips of the gameplay because there's really nothing game changing that happened to this test server. It's just that they wanted feedback on the skins and skin system and everything like that. So I'm just going to showcase these for you guys in case you didn't get to participate this week, or if you did and you just want my opinion. So this setup, don't worry, this is not something I wanted to run. This is something I'm doing for a subscriber because I love you guys. So I'm going to be showcasing more of that later on, and you guys can skip that part of the video if you want to, but we'll just go through and show some more of these skins with a couple different weapon setups and stuff. So you see here the Terrans with the a little bit more boring blue one, and then just before with the radioactive one, the Terrans and Mags. And then here, again, my favorite one here, I just had this in, I have this in for Fury suppression because there's always an obscene amount of Furies on the test server, so that's the only reason you're seeing mullets on this, especially since the firearm update isn't there. I wouldn't add these in if I was running in gold tier for sure, unless that firearm update was available. And so you see here, win battle as part of the squad and receive additional gold rewards. That was what I was talking about before. They may be waiting for a holiday to add that in, or maybe they're waiting for something else or for a bigger update to drop, and they'll add in squad bonuses like, hey, you get extra gold kind of thing. But when they did a sale on bots before, they also did the squad bonus, so there was a lot more people playing and earning gold and stuff like that, and people were able to get stuff a little bit easier. So that may be something that they're going to be doing when they finally, whenever they do it, add that sale on higher end robots. So the rest of the video here, if you feel like skipping it, go ahead. This is that subscriber request. I do a pretty solid job with this setup anyways, I think, even though I kind of don't think it should be used. But yeah, you can skip the rest of the video if you'd like to. I am going to be putting commentary on here, and I've got a couple questions if you do end up sticking around for the super peeps who want to watch the rest of the video. It's just like a couple minutes. So, but anyways, my qualms with this setup, what I don't like about it, is that really the only perk to using Hydras is that you can fire from behind cover, and you can fire from 600 meters. If you put the aphids on there, you can still fire from behind cover, but we all know that aphids don't always work perfectly around or above cover. A lot of times you lose a lot of their missiles and stuff. So that kind of undercuts really the only benefit of using Hydras. And yeah, so without that 600 meter range, you're putting yourself into closing distance of a lot of different kinds of weapons. And you have reload times on all of these things like almost immediately upon firing them. So that's why I really don't like this setup, and I've seen some other people run it, and I don't know, I've always kind of destroyed them. So, but if you run this setup and you like it, if you wouldn't mind just dropping a comment below and letting me know what you like about it, I would really appreciate it, and I'll just kind of share that, copy and paste it to the subscriber who requested this video, and hopefully you're watching this, man, because you may be one of the only people who wants this video, but I'm doing it because I love you. I love you guys. It's fun doing these subscriber requests, and even though I disagree with the setup, I did have fun with it. I have fun whenever I play, so yeah, hopefully you guys can enjoy that. And so I don't know what else to say about this setup that I haven't already said, so we'll just get into a couple questions for you guys. So the channel's growing like crazy. It's growing so fast. You guys are so amazing and supportive. We're coming up quickly on that 1,000 subscriber special, so I'd love your feedback as to what you'd like to see for that. A lot of people have been saying they'd like to see a face reveal which I'm more than happy to do. And other people have been saying like that they want me to do like an in-game challenge kind of thing, like in a gold game get eight kills and 8 beacons in the same game kind of thing, which is kind of that's a tougher one to do, just because to get 8 beacons requires a very specific type of game. But I can try to do that. I mean, there's ways to work the system, like just letting people take beacons and then suppressing them off the beacon and taking the beacon back, and then letting them take it again and then taking it back again. So like I may be able to work it like that, but it takes a very specific type of game. So I mean, a game like that that's that specific, I could be recording for like 2 weeks to try to get that. I usually keep content more fresh. I only post stuff that's a day old for you guys. So anyways, if you guys like the test server review, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button to show your support for the channel. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe for more daily content. You know, obviously except for Sundays, because I'm a Christian, that's my holy day, and my personal preference is to not play on Sundays, because otherwise I kind of, for me, I kind of lose the reason like why that day exists. So, but anyway, so that's why I don't do that. And thank you guys for all of your amazing support. I hope you have an amazing day.